You're not broke because you don't make enough money. You're broke because you keep paying for convenience and you're calling it normal. DoorDash isn't food, it's a tax on laziness. And I get it. I used to justify these delivery systems with, hey, this is $20. What's $20? Or I don't have time to pack a lunch or cook food tonight. I'm so busy, I'm so exhausted. So I open up DoorDash, I hit order, and I keep telling myself that lie. The problem with that though is I'm not paying for food. I'm paying more because I didn't feel like doing the work. And it became routine. So DoorDash, Uber Eats, Instacart for getting your groceries delivered. These delivery systems that are a great convenience to your life are fantastic in emergencies or if you're being very intentional about it. But when you're not being intentional or it's for emergencies, you're building habits that are losing you hundreds of dollars on the back end because all of them have delivery fees, service charges. You're paying a tip for somebody to do this. And let me just preface, DoorDash is a great side hustle for people to make some extra money, and some people utilize it for a living. And I'm all in support of that. I think that's fantastic. But if you're living paycheck to paycheck and stressed financially month over month, you need to recognize that convenience items are financial leaks, and we need to fix those financial leaks. I know because I was there, I did it, I didn't feel good about it. And once I peeled back my finances and actually started looking at how much I'm spending a month, it honestly blew my mind. So I recommend that for you. Go through your bank statements for the last 2 months. Just like we did on the financial leaks video, comb through it and look at where all your leaks are coming from. And look at how many are convenience items. Hone in on that. How many times have you ordered DoorDash? How many times have you ordered Instacart? How many times have you ordered Uber Eats? If you haven't, fantastic. This is not for you. For the people who have, and this has become a routine and a problem, we need to lean in on this because this is a major leak that I've seen a lot of people have. I have had myself, and it cost us hundreds of dollars, and we're going to get that fixed though. So don't worry. When it comes to paying for these items, what I have done instead is really simple. I pack my lunch. Now, going back to why we order DoorDash, right? That excuse we tell ourselves, that lie we tell ourselves, I don't have time, I'm too busy. How I found to make it really easy for me to pack my own lunch and not feel like I'm doing any effort or I'm really changing anything is when me and my wife meal plan for what meals we're going to eat that week. When we're at the grocery store, we are looking at, okay, how many of these meals are going to be enough for us to pack a lunch? If we really like this meal, maybe let's make a little bit more. So increase the ingredients, or that way we can have lunch. And if a couple of these meals we're okay eating for dinner, but we don't want to take for lunch, then while at the store, we're picking up items for those days for lunch. Whether it be sandwiches, we like to do tuna at times. My wife will even just do like some hard-boiled eggs, some fruits, and then a little sandwich. It's very, very simple, but we know like on those days, hey, that's fine. But we prepare for not only what we're going to eat for dinner, but what we're going to eat for lunch during the day. Because a lot of people forget about that. And then that's where DoorDash slips in and is like, hey, you don't have anything to eat. You're kind of hungry. Let me help you. So I make sure to pack a lunch. And then if I don't pack a lunch that day and I don't have anything, I will clock out and force myself to drive to the place that I want to get food and pick it up and then bring it back. I do this because it makes it inconvenient for me. I don't like having to leave work, pick up something, then come back to work, re-clock in, and put myself in momentum at work. Because I do that and I make it an inconvenience, I didn't become more disciplined. I made being lazy inconvenient. So when we're talking about these convenience items, we're not talking about the convenience items themselves. We're identifying those financial leaks. And you gotta be aware that money doesn't disappear, it leaks. So how can we find those leaks, plug those, but then still keep things that make us sane, that keep us moving forward in life and keep us happy? Remember, we're always budgeting for being human. And knowing your leaks on convenience items is going to be a game changer, I promise you. Just look at how much you have spent in the past 2 months. Look at how much extra money you would have had to pay off debts, put in savings, and it will really, really blow you away, because those small daily purchases don't seem like a lot, but I'm telling you, it adds up and it's just mind-blowing. So look into that. And put down in the comments below, how much are you spending a month on convenience items? I'm very curious to see, because if I was adding a comment to this video, I was spending about $400, $500 a month on convenience items, which is just mind-blowing to me thinking about it now and looking back. So this channel is all about building these microsystems, and this is just another microsystem that is inside of a bigger system that we're building on. We have talked about financial leaks. We have talked about sane budgeting. We have talked about now convenience spending, which goes hand in hand with financial leaks, but a little bit different. This is all about getting visibility. In the next video, what we're going to do is combine all of this, and I'm going to show you how all of these pieces fit together as far as budgeting, bills, meals, and that sanity money that you spend without being miserable. So if you want, plain and simple, if you want to stop bleeding money without hating your life, hit subscribe. I'm going to show you the way. Once again, this is Derek, and welcome back to the Happy Piggy Bank.